Enough time had passed. Enough time had passed. And also I wanted, either we have something to say or I want to find closure. That's basically it.
No, because it ended, let's say, because of musical differences?
Yeah, mainly because of musical differences and also miscommunication. And
now
so,
you're old and wise?
Yeah, well, you know, I don't know if I'm wise. I don't know if I'm wise.
No, but let's say, you said more time has passed, so...
Enough time has passed. And I'm enthusiastic about it again. And it's also like everybody's doing their own projects for themselves, and that's a pretty healthy thing. And I really support everybody doing their own individual projects. Whereas before, if somebody wanted to do something, it's like, oh, what does that mean for the band? And now it's like, you know, do what you have to do.
Okay, and when can we expect a new album?
We're planning on putting it out in September, and then I have a solo record. That's going to come out on Steve Vai's label, Favored Nations, called Known Unknown, or The Unknown Known. I forget what the title is. It's either The Unknown Known or The Known Unknown. I don't remember. But anyway, it's coming out on with either one of those titles in January.
Also next year. And I thought also you have, let's say, a Mask.
Mask, that's the Mask is the record that's coming out on Favored Nations.
Okay, and that's with another band.
That's kind of what I'm calling my solo thing, but it's actually but it's not actually a solo thing. It's my instrumental thing, and as far as the solo thing, I actually really do want to make a solo recording where I do everything, do all the beats and do all the vocals and do all that stuff.
And why? Because you feel the need to express yourself now more?
Well, just trying to get things outside of myself so I can move on to the next thing. You know, when you have things, well, yeah, just like that. I have certain things that I want to say, and I don't want to try to make Living Color say them for me, and they're not necessarily instrumental things. And so, you know, I'm going to have to take that on myself. And I really admire, like, Bill Nelson. Bill Nelson did a lot of just really interesting records. Or John Frusciante from the Chili Peppers, when he did his solo record, which I love that. You know.
Because now his second one out.
He does. He have a second one out? Oh, I'll go get it because I love that. I love that.